Fat, drunk, and stupid is no way to go through life, son.
Wow. All right, guys, not a long one today. We are going to be making a single cocktail here at Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. This is a great cocktail, a light cocktail. That is how that works. Yeah, that the reason this is going to go so quick. My dad has it right. Right eye on Cush, left eye on the game. This is a game that for those of you who are watching this much later, when the Phoenix Suns are actually the championship, this is what some of us were doing on game number 5. We are making a drink real quick. Happy Monday to you as well, Keith. We're going to be making a great cocktail coming out of a little town called Denver. Now, of course, Denver is they were on the road of destruction of the Phoenix Suns, so I figured we'd pay a little homage to them when we Give the mean sweep in 4. This is coming out of the Denver Hilton. Remember, the Hiltons, for a long time, the Hilton Hotels, for a long time, had many people like Joe Shalom worked there, Vic worked there. They had a lot of Tiki bartenders that really took the Hilton crazy. They just made it like a crazy Tiki situation. So we are going to be making one from there called the Paradise Cooler. Now, I've never made this drink before. It seems like it'll work, though. So I'm going to make it, and then we'll all discuss whether it works, whether it doesn't work. I think that's a fun way to do this. Just grab old-timey recipes, and then I will see whether or not it's even worth making this cocktail. And then you guys can make it later. It's like an R&D bar. Do a little R&D. We're going to start over here by grabbing a lime. I do have limes back in the house. I know people have been very concerned. Cush, will you ever have limes back again? Nobody was concerned about that. Nobody really cares whether I have limes in the house. But we're going to be doing just a ½ ounce lime juice. Go ahead and give that a slice. There we go. Let's grab our tin here. Squeeze ½ ounce of lime juice right into our jigger. Just a little mezzo ounce-o. Perfect. Easy peasy schmeasy. Go throw this guy in here. Next thing we're going to be throwing in here is going to be some orange juice. I hope you guys all came here to watch me squeeze juices today. Apparently that's what I'll be doing for the first part of it. This is why I do think sometimes the bottle juices work better. Hey, Dave Holt saying Denver Hilton, the best Mai Tai he's ever had. Well, Dave, there is a reason for that. That's if literally you guys are here, I might as well tell you. There's a reason for that. Now, not necessarily just the Denver Mai Tai, but the Mai Tai was created by Vic, Trader Vic, who did. Oh my goodness. Back there, who did work for Hilton for quite some time. So the original Mai Tai, the reason that the Mai Tai took off so well is because, of course, Vic was able to get them into the different Hiltons, and the reason that it took off again is because it's delicious. It's a super good drink. So it does have some history with all Hiltons. If you've ever, however, been to another hotel called the Royal Hawaiian, they have a different version of the Mai Tai out in Hawaii. We're not talking about the Mai Tai today, though. We're talking about the Paradise Cooler. Paradise Cooler, we have ½ ounce of lime, ½ ounce of, ½ ounce of lime, 1 full ounce of OJ. The next thing we're putting in here is going to be some falernum. Now, some of you will have falernum. Most of you probably, well, I think most of you that are on here will have some falernum somewhere in your house. Let's hit that with just a ½ ounce. Just a little ½ ounce right there. Falernum, very almondy, very clovey. You can make falernum at your house. Better just to buy the John D. Taylor stuff. Really good stuff. Next thing we're going to be throwing in here is going to be some Cherry Heering. Now, you can get some Cherry Morolasco if you want. Do not get Cherry Brandy. That is not going to work. But if you don't have either of these, something that can replace it is the juice from some nice maraschino cherries. Not those bright, glowing red orbs of formaldehyde ones. You want some real stuff. But this is just a ¼ ounce of this right in there. It's got to be a little thick. It's got to have a little cherry to it. And there we have it. Now, this is the most controversial part of the drink. There's only 1 ounce of booze in it. 1 ounce of Bacardi. That's it. Now, we're going to make it, and then if we need to add more booze to it, we will. But this drink only calls for 1 ounce of a light white Cuban style rum, or a a Puerto Rican style rum. That is Bacardi. Let's go ahead and get our shaker cubes ready to go. Let me know if there are any updates in the game. I will be watching here in just a minute. Glenn is saying some guy in Cuba will claim the Mai Tai. They may claim it. They would be wrong. They would be very. It's pretty proven that it was either one of two guys that really started the Mai Tai. It was either Vic or Don. There is really no other person in the world that could claim that they created the real Mai Tai. Listen, I could claim I created the Manhattan, but we all know that was not me. Still no tip off. That's good to know. All right, well, let's shake quick and do this real quick. Let's get to watching some basketball. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Nice and easy. He meant Puerto Rico, not Cuba. It doesn't matter. The guy that invented the Mai Tai was definitely an American, either from San Francisco or from Florida. It's one of those two guys that invented the Mai Tai. There's just no... The scholars are pretty right on about who created the Mai Tai. It was either Vic or Don. Most people say Vic. I am still on that Don train. Pour that guy right in there with the crushed ice. Game update, Vandy 7. Clearly we're watching the College World Series. Go Vandy. Go Vandy. Big fan of Vandy. Get that Mississippi out here. That is that. We are, of course, this is going to be a hokey drink. This is coming from a Hilton. Of course, they did keep Tiki alive while Tiki was not doing well. Them and mostly the Disney company kept Tiki alive during all those poor years. But that is that. I like to reuse my thing. This is a paradise drink, so why not throw a whole half of a lime inside of your cocktail? Let that float right there on the top. And there you have it. This is the Paradise Cooler. Glenn confused. Yes, go Vandy baseball. They are in the College World Series right now. That is good to know. Let's give this a taste. I'll let you guys know if it's even worth making. Some of these will not be worth making. Some of these weekday classes may have cocktails that are not worth making. But if they are not worth making, I will make them better and see if I can't fix those. If I'm paying Hilton prices, I want Cush tender amounts of booze. Much better. Paul calling it a tiki pour. That was more than a tiki pour, Paul. That was a double up. Don't waste your time with 1 ounce of that rum. Wasn't the way to go. Yeah, there we go. LOL. Better. It's much, much better now. Much, much better now. What's sort of nice about this cocktail, there are some strong flavors in here. So if you wanted to, I know that Glenn is on a bourbon kick. I think that this would be a nice bourbon cocktail. I don't think he would mix his. I don't know if he has time mixing his drinks. But unfortunately, that's what I do for a living. So there is that. This is the Paradise Cooler out of the Denver Hilton from the 1960s. Around the 60s. Small amount of news. I am in talks of doing a celebrity shift at a bar coming up soon. So if anybody does want to see me, it'll be a Thursday night. I will let you know more about it as the time approaches. But if anybody wants to actually see me bartend live, this is kind of live. But if you want to like actually have a drink that I'm making here, Thursday night. Keep your Thursday night open. I'll let you know more about it tomorrow once I get all the details all figured out. But if you want me to make one of the drinks that I have made in here that you were unable to make, please bring the ingredients and please bring the instructions. I do not have all of these memorized that I have made. So please just keep that in mind. And if there's any weird things, I guess get a hold of me before at. Oh, dang, not that one. Oh, dang, not that one either. Oh, I guess you can get a hold of me over here at on Instagram. Let me know what I should bring. So we can make real delish cocktails live and together. That is it. Let's go, Suns. Come on, Suns. We gotta do it. This is the year. Very excited for my boys in purple and orange. To Dave Holt, let's go Vandy. Come on, boys. Let's just have a good one all the way around. And that's that. This is the Paradise Cooler. I am Cush Tender. Thank you so much for joining me each and every day at 6 p.m. where we make a single cocktail. Saturdays, we do 3. Fridays, mix cocktail hour on YouTube. And that is the way to go. Paul says he will see me, Manuel. I will also see you later, Manuel. Cheers. All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Anyway, I started blasting.
Fat, drunk, and stupid is no way to go through life, son.
Bye-bye.